Hi everyone! Last week I did a WCQ using Speedroid in Paris and I made a top 8, so I decided to do this deck profile. First I will explain you the main combo of this deck and after that detail why I played each card in this deck. For the main combo of this deck, you need one Terratop in the hand or Marble Machine and a random wind monster that you can special summon. Both will do the same board. Let's explain using Terratop. So you special summon Terratop, add Marble Machine, normal summon Marble Machine. You see that it will do the same board. Then effect of Marble Machine, you add Taketonborg, special summon, effect, special summon Piper, use its effect. Since you have two wind monsters except Piper on the board, you will reveal two cards from the deck and add the one you want. So, of course, the cards you want the most is cards like Crossout or God by the Grave in order to be able to continue the combo. The good thing is that you are still at the fourth summon, so if you get Crossout or Prosperity to get Crossout, you will be able to play against Nibiru. And you also want trap cards or hand traps. So you add the card you want. Then you make Labor Band Shooter using two monsters except Marble Machine. And then effect, you banish Puzzle and reveal these two cards. Actually, one will be in the hand, one will go into the graveyard, but you don't care which one you get, because if you get Denden Daiko Duke, then you will normal summon and make Hagoita. And if you get Red Eye in the hand and Daiko Duke in the graveyard, you will also normal summon Red Eye using Rubber Band Shooter's effect. Effect, target Marble Machine, make it level 4, and the results will be the same. You will have Hagoita in the board and those two cards in the graveyard. Then you use Daiko Duke's effect, you banish, special summon Red Eye, effect, target Hagoita, you make it level 2. Cork, effect, you reborn those two cards, effect, you target Hagoita to make it level 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4, so you make Puzzle, effect of Hagoita, you reborn it, and with this 3 card you make Cosmic Blazar Dragon, and during the end phase you use Puzzle's effect, you add Terratop in the hand, and if you have Terratop in the hand and this in the graveyard, the second turn, if you normal summon Terratop, you will be able to add Baroness and Cosmic Blazar on the board. Baroness and Crystal Wing on the board. So that was the main combo of the deck. And the reason why the first turn I preferred to make Blazar rather than Crystal Wing and Baroness is that I think if you get Droplet or Dark Ruler on Blazar, it can still escape and come back. So for me, Cosmic Blazar is safer than playing those monsters at the first turn. I won't enter into the details, but you also have another one-card combo using a Marble Machine that is good to know when you have a bricky hand. So you start with this card. I won't enter into the details, but at the end you will have two Crystal Wings, or you will have Baroness and WO in the hand, and Terratop in the graveyard. So you will just have one negate, but you will have some resources. Let's move into the explanation of the main deck. So one Terratop, the main starter of the deck, 3 Marble Machine that are also the main starter of the deck, Taketonborg, 3 copies, because if you get some negates on Terratop or Marble Machine, if you have Taketonborg, you can still do the combo. One Piper, you have seen it in the combo. 2 Denden Daiko Duke, because with Taketombo you can only special summon from the deck. So if you can, it's better to have one copy always in the deck. 2 copies of Red Eye, because I play Speedroid Roulette that I will explain later. So it's good to have 2 copies of level 1 monster in the deck in order to do the link 2. 2 card turbo. 1 is mandatory, but I play 2 because it's a wind monster you can special summon easily. And since it's a level 3 tuner monster, it's easy to do Hagoita. 1 copy of WYO because of the 1 card combo using Marble Machine, and it's good also when you play Speedroid Roulette. So that was the Speedroid. I also play Hasty Horse. It's really a key card when we play Small World that I will describe later. And for the hand traps, 3 Ash, 1 Nibiru that I want to banish with Crossout, but it's also good to have it in the hand even if I'm going first, because when you summon Cosmic Blazar Dragon and you banish it to negate an effect, if you have Nibiru in the hand, it will allow you to protect yourself. So 1 copy of Nibiru and 2 copies of Ghost Ogre against Brave Token and Soul. So that was the monsters. For the magic cards, I play 3 copies of Small World, and I think I have to explain what does Small World in this deck. So its effect is that you activate it. From the hand, you banish a monster. From the deck, you banish another monster, which has just 1 common point with the card you banish from the hand among the type, the level, the attribute, the level, the type, and the attack defense. And from the deck, you add 1 monster that has just 1 common point with the monster you banish from the deck. So actually, using this, you can banish every single Speedroid monster in the hand, banish a Hasty Horse from the deck, and add Terror Top, because the only common point between those 2 cards is the fact that there are wind, and here also the only common point is that there are wind. But you can also banish Hasty Horse and from the hand, a hand trap like Ash from the deck, because both are 1800 defense, and add Terror Top because both are level 3. So you can also banish Ash from the hand, Hasty Horse from the deck, and add Terror Top. You can also banish Nibiru from your hand, Ghost Ogre from the deck, and add Terror Top. You can also banish Ogre from the hand, Nibiru from the deck, and add Terror Top from the deck because both are 600 defense. And using that, you can also banish a random Speedroid from the hand, Hasty Horse from the deck, and add Gadala post side. So Small World is really good. And also the fact to banish is not a cost. So if you get ashed, you will just lose 1 card and not 2 cards. So Small World is really good. So for the magic cards, 3 copies of Small World, 3 copies of Prosperity. I always banish 6 because for me it's better to have a good first turn rather than maybe having some extra possibilities in the extra deck during the second turn. 3 Speedroid Roulette because it's an easy access to Cosmic Blazar Dragon. If you roll 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the dice, you will have at least Blazar. Depending on your hand, you will also have Baroness in addition to Cosmic Blazar, so it's a good card. And this, Crossout and Cold Battlegrave to have the full combo. So that was the magic card. And for the trap, I play 3 Impermanence and 2 Gozen Match. Gozen Match, for me, it's good against Brave Token and decks like Soul. So that was my main deck. For the extra deck, I play 1 Cosmic Blazar, 1 Baroness, 2 Crystal Wings, 1 Clear Frost I banish with the Link, Juju that I banish with the Link also, but I play sometimes with for its own effect, Hagoita, Chambara, 2 level 4 synchro wind monsters. Actually, 1 can be replaced with Hastor. 2 corks, one for the first turn, a second one for the second turn. Metal Marcher for the 1-card combo using Marble Machine, and 2 copies of the Link, one for the first turn, and maybe a second one for the second or third turn. But actually, I think I should have played Kendama instead of this second copy of Rubber Band Shooter to be able to win at the time. So that was my extra deck. For the side, I play 3 Gadala that I can add with a small ward, 2 Lancea against Phantom Knights and Invoked and Virtual Ward, Twin, Evenly, and Red Reboot against Eldritch, and Dimensional Barrier against lots of deck like Soul. So this was my deck profile. If you have some questions, please feel free to ask it in the comments, and I will try to do other events this season to have better results. Bye bye!